For the podcast, so just sit back and relax, okay? Alright.
Anyway, like I was saying, pineapples do belong on pizza, Mark, and you're wrong for saying otherwise.
Look, you're talking to some guy who lives in New York City, you piece of garbage. If you say that shit in front of me, I'm making sure you're banned. God damn it.
You can do that, but you can still be wrong.
But I ain't going to agree with your pineapple pizza bullshit.
Wait, he likes pineapple pizza?
I'm sorry.
Wait. Let's stop right there. Gamma, what? Is this true?
Yeah.
Can you let me finish?
No! Why, Gamma? Why?
All right, fine. I see how this is going. If you don't want to hear the Lord and Savior of pineapples and ham together, I don't know. You're a lost cause.
That is a pretty good combo.
No.
Because you have the sweetness of the pineapples, offsetting the saltiness of the ham and bacon, and mixing it together is a great combination.
I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it.
Myself.
It's like a Christmas dinner on each slice.
Are you fucking kidding?
Exactly.
What? You too, B?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Wait,
I personally don't like put it on. Like when I order pizza, I don't put it on there. But if someone puts it on there, I'm not gonna, give up free food.
Exactly.
I didn't pay for it.
Whoa! You can't just call it free food if it's. Wait! You can't go that desperate, man. What if someone offer you like super spicy chips? Would you still take that if you don't like spicy food?
Absolutely.
At that point, I must ask myself, is it worth, taking the risk to eat the chip, or could I just, get my own stuff?
Can't believe this is happening.
I can't fucking.
Listen, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know.
Sorry, your taste buds
I think it's America.
appreciate it.
I thought we were friends.
Is a country full of people with very diverse, taste buds. That's what makes our country unique and wonderful. Okay.
Fuck.
I mean, don't show up to my goddamn house with some fucking pineapple on my slices. But you still have the freedom to do so. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh. I respect that.
Just.
I'm gonna order a pineapple pizza right now.
Also, stuffed crust is an abomination. Don't bring that either.
What?
Yes, it is. Because you know what happens. You go put that pizza in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah.
You go heat it up the next day, and like all the cheese has hollowed out and stuck.
Yep.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, you're right.
All right. Yeah, you're right about that. I will admit that.
My problem with stuffed crust is
it's like a hula hoop of nasty.
My problem is that I always got stuffed crust from Pizza Hut, and theirs is nasty.
No.
And I got sick from it, so I've kind of stopped.
I can't do Papa John's cold. Oh my goodness! No.
Nah, you can't.
If you can't eat it in 10 minutes, just don't. Don't do yourself that kind of service.
Usually just go to Marco's.
Hey, look, New York City, man. Why would you want to buy brand? You go for actual
true.
pizza.
That is true. That is true.
You actually have real mozzarella that like strings.
Exactly.
Slice, like in the cartoons.
You know what's up, my dude. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I go to Two
Yes,
Bros,
sir.
pay $1, easy pizza, good taste. Well, okay, that's cheap taste. I know better places, but still. Pizza's everywhere here, all right?
Yeah, I think Chicago has some pretty good pizza too. I haven't gone.
Oh, the enemy. Fair. Mhm.
Yeah.
Dish is great.
Yeah, deep dish enemies. Gotcha. Hey.
Yeah, Chicago. I heard that Chicago has pretty good pizza. Haven't tried it before. I'd like to.
What about you, Dark? Well, how do you like your pizza?
I just like normal cheese.
Listen very carefully, my dude. When it comes to pizza in New York City, we pride ourselves for that good cheese. Okay, it doesn't go as easy as you think. Like you can put it in a microwave. All right.
Okay.
But when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
That is very true. Pizza bagels are a godsend.
True.
Yes. Oh, it's like breakfast and dinner at the same time.
I feel like Doc is getting scared right now over this pizza talk.
I've never heard someone speak so intensely about pizza.
I am a proud New Yorker when it comes to this shit. We pride on our food, even though they're fast.
My dude,
Their pizza is aggressive.
When it comes to food, I do not play around. That's probably why I'm so fat, but that's a different story.
Oh no.
Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of the DaiCast, where once a month we talk about the latest developments in anime and video gaming. If you want to listen to past podcasts, please be sure to follow us on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Link to them is down below. Before we start, I want to make a brief announcement that Box will no longer be part of the podcast. Some personal issues came up that made him realize that he cannot continue being a host. Instead, I want to welcome our new host to the podcast, Dogman from Team DaiGoran. Welcome aboard, Dark.
Hi.
Welcome.
You're still scared about the pizza talk, aren't you?
A little bit.
Don't worry. You'll get scared, more scared the longer you're on here.
Yeah.
He's initiated pretty well. I like him already.
Yeah. Yep. Other than that, we have our usual hosts today, Gao and Gamma.
Hey.
Let's get to the top.
Yes. No toppings about pizza. Well, let's get to the toppings, which are the articles we have to give you in stores.
I said let's get to the top, not to the topic, but I have a song stuck in my head.
What song is that? I hope it's not.
Let's get to the top.
Oh my god.
Like,
Also, I'm here as well.
yeah, well, you already mentioned that, dude. And our guest host for today is Mashup artist, BotanicSage. Like I said before the podcast, I really love your mashups. Been listening to them before I start this YouTube thing. It's good to have you aboard, man.
Thank you. Come on and slam. Green eggs and ham.
My god!
Let's go.
Is this how you come up with your mashups, my dude?
I don't. You know what? Sometimes they just come up with themselves. I just listen to something, and I'm like, you know what? Let's throw that booty song I heard 2 days ago and put it on YouTube and see what happens.
Oh, you're talking about that Fire Emblem song? That's like my favorite one.
Yes, that was one. That was one of them. I remember. I was in a call. It was like 3 years ago. I was playing what was it? Anarchy Reigns.
Hey, I love that game, dude.
Yes,
that
was a
game's
prominent
sick.
bingo player.
Yeah.
And I just kind of sat there and I was just like, I haven't done anything with Fire Emblem. And I just kept like thinking of stuff, and I was like, you know what? Let's not make something legendary. Let's just put some booty on it. And that's what I did. And I was like, whoa, this is low key fire. And then I put it on the internet, and then that shit got passed around like a football.
Well,
nice.
To be fair, it does have Taja on it. Best Fire Emblem Awakening girl.
You know what? That is also a reason, because I was looking at the censorship that they did for Awakening, and I was like, I saw the Tharja one, and she had like a cape over. I'm like, okay, is she actually wearing clothes under this? And then when I saw the Japanese one, and it had like the sparkles around the booty, I was like, okay, this is going to be the thumbnail.
Sparkles in the booty.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I love the dad ass meme. So like, I don't know how far back you've ever listened, but I made like a Phoenix Wright Baby Got Back mashup.
Oh yeah, I listened to that as well.
So like I took the sunglasses, the pilot shades, and the like lip bite, and I was like, first I put on Marth.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, Crom is from the game, so I put on Crom. And then I was like, you know what, let's just throw Ike on there too. And I just put all three of them on there, put that ass on there, put it on there, and then it was a wonderful time.
Was.
I first heard like if your remixes, dude, from like when I look around for like Splatoon mashup and shit, and yours were hot fire shit. I've seen like the Fresh Squids of Inkopolis or the Feel Good. Yeah.
I really love Splatoon. I'm very addicted.
Same, my dude. Yo, that game.
Both of those games. I have probably around 800 hours.
Oh shit, damn.
Splatoon 2, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I usually love the art that comes out of it, man. So I just look around. So like, hey.
Yeah.
Some good shit.
I just love dressing that kid up. I love dressing my squid son. He looks so fresh. He got like his little studio headphones, little collared black polo, and his nice white fitted shoes. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Yeah.
All the Inkling girls would be all over him if it was real.
Oh, also, by the way, I heard from another guy from another stream that you hate Baby Park in Mario Kart.
Baby Park. Oh yeah. Fuck that Six Flags ass chorus. You know what? Babies. Only children love that chorus. People with literal 2 brain cells, they just like rub them together. They're like, Baby Park.
You don't enjoy the madness once all the items are around by the 7th lap?
Nah, hell no. You just get locked down.
Yeah.
Like if you end up at 8th place, you better hope you get bullet bill so he can give you 2 free laps, or else you're just fucked.
Oh, it was worse in
Looking at the
Double Dash,
baby
though.
pink gold peach statue. That's the thing that pisses me off at the start. You start off at the starting line, and the first thing that's in your vision is a big ass statue of the quite possibly the next character that's going to be DLC in like the next 6 months. Pink gold baby peach. Hell no.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
you gotta remember in
The
Double Dash,
anti-gravity is like the
all
only.
of the-
It's like the only redeeming factor. The only way they can make that track worse is if they bring back giant Bowser shells.
Yes.
And just let it cruise over barricades. Like, if they bring that shit back, oh my.
It'll be truly be Double Dash HD.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh god. Yep.
Without the H and just a big D. Okay? 'Cause you're gonna be getting that.
My god. Yep. All right. all right. So we'll start off the podcast by talking about all the stuff we did in April. Afterwards, we'll talk about some anime and video gaming news, followed by taking questions from the live stream audience. I ask that everyone hold on to their questions until the end of the podcast, so please be patient. We'll start with Gammalad. How was last month for you, my dude?
It was all right. That didn't really do too much. Focused on a lot of IRL stuff. Had a few job interviews. That was fun.
Oh.
Well, I nailed them, but man, sitting in a room for like 2 hours getting grilled for every little detail of my resume, not fun.
Yeah.
The first question the guy asked me: so you work at this place, you work at GameStop, and you're a full-time college student. What free time do you have? I was like, I ask myself that question every single night before I cry myself to sleep.
I know that feeling.
oh man.
But outside of that, it's been a slow month. The game releases have slowed down, so I haven't had that many reviews to work on. I'm hoping that over the next couple of months, I'll be able to get more traction with reviews and commentaries, because I missed them. I joked last time that I wanted to die after doing like 12 reviews in a row, but that was kind of fun after it was all said and done. So right now, right at this point, I'm just trying to focus on my Rune Factory 4 Let's Play and just have fun.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, Botanic.
Oh, have I been doing the past month? Okay, I'll sum it up with 2 words: Monster Hunter. I've been playing that game nonstop. I've been a Monster Hunter enthusiast for like the past 9 years. Ever since it came to Nintendo, I played every game. And yes, I've only played one weapon every game, but it's the most fun slammer jammer ass weapon.
Which one?
All the goddamn weaponry.
What is
The
it?
hammer. You already know what I'm about.
Yeah, the hammer. Respect. I'm a Charge Blade dude myself.
Yo,
actually.
Charge Blade's pretty dope too.
Yeah.
I mainly play hammer. I picked up hunting horn recently. I've actually been having a lot of fun with that. Casting
Nice.
buffs on people, playing the song of my people, and killing a monster at the same time.
Have you been
And-
grinding that gold too, by the way?
Oh hell yeah! I've been killing
Hell
Beyonce. Like she starts off with her halo, and then by the time she's done, she looking like a Charlie's Fallen Angel. I take all the gold, sucker.
Yo.
All of it.
Yes, dude.
And then they brought back relic weapons, so I'm trying to get like some really good hammers out of the bunch. But hey, if they just keep giving me random weapons, I'm just keep selling them until I get something else, and then just have my whole house lined with gold. Also, I love capturing pets. I got a crab made of gold. I have a snake made of gold. I have a bat made of gold. Regular Queen is my queen, and all the Downy Crakes.
Oh my god.
Holy
Holy shit.
about.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Monster Hunter is a great series, great game series. It's not for everyone, but if you have time and patience and you want to feel like the feeling of satisfaction of leveling up and like getting better and improving yourself, then get into Monster Hunter.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Especially now, like the Monster Hunter World game is the best Monster Hunter by far.
I think
would
we're
say-
getting like monthly monsters at this point, hopefully, since we just got another one, which was Devil Joe, and now we're getting this. So hopefully there'll be more.
Holy shit.
Like,
Yeah.
Spring Blossom event was good. I'm working on the
Hey.
Platinum Achievement.
Hey,
Like, I'm only 2 trophies away from getting it. So
yo, you dedicated. I respect that, man. Hell yeah.
yeah, and I usually don't get trophies. I usually quit. Like I'm like, you know what? I played this game enough. I beat it. Usually
Just
I'm
do a
like
couple
that.
of games sometimes, my dude. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Some-
most definitely
Yeah.
add me on PS4.
yeah.
Join the Botanic Squad.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it in.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
I see some of my friends have joined the stream chat. One of them has been playing the games with me since I started playing them. Mysterio64. So hit him up too. 1/1 kill. You know what we about. I leave big impressions with the hammer, literally and figuratively.
Alright.
Ooh.
Yes, Lord.
Nice.
Dude, I gotta play the game. Like, I played the demo, but I never got into the other games. I've been playing the Wii U games, so yeah.
Oh, of course. Oh, there's so many games out right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
way
yeah.
too many games.
Yeah.
Like Dragon Ball Fighters and Monster Hunter came out at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like those games are like, I mean, I would say they're like oil and water, but it's like you just got to choose which game you want, unless you have a lot of money, and then you just buy both. And I'm jealous.
Yeah, I want more fighters, even though I suck ass at it.
But
You're
it's like
training
they
a
put,
lot with it though.
like
Yeah.
they put swole ass Broly in. They got like my team would probably be Broly, Nappa, Vegeta, just big sinister Saiyans, smothering Goku and Black Goku, just all over them. Like
And
that's
then
what
you
I
got-
love about Lee's team. Like I watch a lot of Lythero streams. That boy has a dunk. He has a dunk counter on the stream.
Yeah.
I've watched him dunk so many Gokus, and he gets paid for it by some anonymous dude that donates.
Yeah.
Named Ribbon Army. Just Red Ribbon Army just donates like $1 per dunk on Goku.
Yeah. And,
Every time he plays 16 and dunks him, right?
yeah. Did he get like $200 from that guy thus far?
Yes, like the
Holy
dude tried to
shit.
pay him $104 in person when he went to final round. And I was
Holy
like,
shit.
Oh my god.
that was amazing. Like I love Lee Street. If
Yeah,
you don't
well-
if you don't know who Lythero is, you better look that boy up, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
His
Check
streams,
him out.
go watch his streams and be part of the official F-Zero community.
Which
Yes.
will never happen. I'm sorry.
Mark,
Yeah,
I will dunk you myself.
I'm sorry. You gotta accept the truth.
All right, no. Bet right now then. F-Zero game in the next 5 years.
Dude, you're making it. Are you serious? Oh,
No.
that's not even a
But
bet.
wait, what
That's
if
Switch's
Nintendo
life.
Labo lets you make a Blue Falcon
Okay, I'm
Oh.
done. I'm
Oh.
done.
out of cardboard?
I'm
Just
done.
for you.
I'm done.
Yep.
I'd still
All right.
win, but I'm
All right.
done.
Okay. All right. Let's ask Dogma how was the month for him.
Haven't been doing too much other than editing,
Hmm?
honestly.
Were we getting really?
I hate this video.
Oh.
I've just been editing Attack on Titan Abridged for the past.
Ooh.
Oh, let's
Mm.
see. September.
Yikes! That
Ooh.
long.
Mm.
Damn, that's almost a year now. Well, okay,
Oh,
wait.
shit.
We're done.
Small steps. That's all that matters. You still progressing towards finishing. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Take it from a guy who uploads once every fucking season. Okay? When it gets out, it gets out. All
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that matters. Either way, I'm pretty sure it'll be awesome, dude.
Mm.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
most
definitely.
part of it.
hopefully
And
people like it.
and Gao, I was April for you, my dude.
April. How can I put this? I finally uploaded something after 3 months not doing anything. I say that.
Yo, that's me.
It's small, it's short, but it's 3 months, and hell yeah, people are happy about it. And it's a remake, so it's like, oh boy, you look how much I'm trying hard right now. Other than that, I've had plans. I'm probably trying to get a team to change the direction because again, I'm still thinking about what can I do for this channel. It's about 100K, but I don't want to just do comic dubs. I want to go beyond that shit, basically. So it's like I'm probably looking to be animated much more sooner than I thought once I get my team together. So
Mhm.
that's the future.
Hey.
Is Charles
Yeah.
helping you with some of those projects?
Oh no, I'm letting Charles still do his own thing. I'm having a personal team of friends I know
Oh.
to help out with it actually. So yeah,
Full on friendship.
yeah, that's right. Bringing in some personal friends I know in real life and some that I actually know, some good talents for a while. See if we can work together, make it a progressive, grow, and who knows? I'm just this blind bang purple dude is gonna be shoving its shark teeth on your face the entire way through instead of being some inkling. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah,
Mark in Friends the anime. I see it now.
yeah.
You gotta have like an anime opening for that shit, man.
Oh man, look,
It
I love how like with Splash Out since with the comments I usually read, they always said this is the best Splatoon anime that never happened, but it did anyway or some shit. So it makes me happy seeing that, honestly.
Wait a second, is that anime still airing?
Oh no, I don't know. They probably finished it, but that manga dub Splatoon is like,
Yeah.
yeah. I can actually safely say that what me and Charles did with Splash Out, we did a pretty good job compared to what that manga dub did. Still good as a manga, not certain about an anime. That's it.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's start off today's discussion by talking about anime. So April is usually the time in which new anime came out. We have a lot of good anime this season. Gal, you want to kick things off?
Oh yeah. So first off, the ones that are pretty obvious: Darling in the Franxx and Boku no Hero.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's being top, especially with like how they're dealing with their story and My Hero being My Hero. Shows that I personally been watching. I'm happy about this very calm, soothing show, Amanchu Advance, that is out. If you're into like a diving anime, just something cutesy, probably a little gay, just a little bit, just a little bit. But other than that, it's a pretty decent show. Other shows, well, if we count this technically, we saw. Oh yeah, wait, it was around April. Did you guys know about like how Toonami bamboozled everyone on April 1st?
Oh, we'll save that. We'll save that for later
Okay,
on.
okay.
We'll save that for later on. But yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Other shows I watched personally, Gegege no Kitaro, based off an old show. It's a yokai-ish type of show. Really like the style personally, and it's Ghost, and it's a lot more serious compared to like Yokai Watch. So yeah.
Wait. That anime. Okay, I remember I was in my Discord chat, and one of my friends actually put out like a chart of the character designs. I have never seen an anime have so many changes in the character designs. Like
it's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic, but the character designs changed. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I found it. I'll probably put the image in like the video or whatever. But yeah,
Sure.
Look at that character design. She changed hair colors 3 times.
She got tall.
Exactly.
Damn. Like, holy shit. When I first saw her character, she's tall. She got that cat thing going on. Yeah, that's a difference, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the show, I personally like it. I mean, again, it's like a unfiltered version of Yokai Watch, if anything, and it's classic one. I'd highly recommend if you're into that type of spiritual type of thing in a cartoony fashion. Other shows would be Gundam Build Divers, which is a surprise to me that's called Divers instead of Fighters, but interesting concept, which I like so far. Isune to Masotan, basically dinosaur planes transforming type of thing, and cute things going on at the same time. What was the other one? Megalobox. Yes.
Oh yeah, I just watched episode 3.
Yo.
That shit's fire. I love that show.
Yeah.
I actually like that a lot.
I got feelings when he named himself Joe. Like in the one episode, I was like, "Yo, they making the throwback. Joe's back, baby. He's back."
The thing that gets me, it's like when people are talking about the show, I'm thinking, wait, are they talking about Hajime no Ippo? Because I heard that's like the same description I'm hearing from that. No, as soon as I was like, oh no, it's Megalobox, and then I saw that. Wow. This is gonna be. It's pretty fucking good. Holy shit!
I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of Cowboy Bebop, like with the dynamics. Like his trainer is just looking out for his own skin for the most part. Joe is just like Rambunctious is really to fight or whatever. It's also maybe the art style is kind of similar to the Cowboy Bebop in some way, but
yeah, a little bit. It's
Like
futuristic, but like it's got like a grungy vibe to it.
Yeah. And the fucking OST for that's fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
pretty fucking good. Yeah.
Like especially that rap in like episode 2.
yeah.
I haven't seen episode 3 yet, so I need to give that a watch when I get a chance. But yeah, no, really solid show. I already loved it since the first episode. I can't wait to watch more, especially. So, other shows I've watched, well, Mahou Shoujo or I saw the first episode of that. Second episode too, I think. Oh my fucking god, why? On top of Mahou Shoujo's site, I saw pictures of it. I didn't see a full episode, but what get me is that there are characters that are batshit yandere crazy from what I've seen, so I might give that one a personal watch, maybe. Possibly. Persona 5 the animation.
I want to talk. I want to talk about.
We'll talk about that one later. But if my 2 cents would just be, look, I'm just waiting to watch the show to see if something else different happens with it. That's it. But other than that, what's the point?
I've been there. I'm
Mhm.
serious.
Yeah.
Here's looking at you, Fairy Tale. Oh God.
God. For one thing, I remember a while back we talked about the Fist of the North Star prequel. That show is garbage now. I'm sorry. It is bad. The new one.
I've heard people like it.
How about you look at 5 frames per second 3D animation? How can you stomach that?
Still better than Berserk, but
I mean,
I know, actually that's debatable. Like frames are I'm sorry. The fucking it's bad. I mean, it's very debatable enough that it's going 3D animated, but like when I saw the first episode for the Soten no Ken, the previous. Again, this is just my personal opinion as one who's just getting into it now. It's just the frames are just non-existent. It's like so weird and choppy. It hurts my eyes a little bit. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I feel you. Like I felt like they rendered the animation like 10 frames per second. It was very choppy.
Yeah,
I feel like if they up the frame rate, it could be a bit smoother. I still think that it's somewhat better animated than the Berserk anime if the frame rate was upped. But I don't really. I skipped that. I like dropped it in like episode 2.
Same.
It's not really. It's not really interesting to me.
Nah, same. Exactly. And another one, personally, because they showed Monster Hunter footage, actually. A show called Wotaku ni Koi wa Muzakashi. Long story short, it's somewhat slice of life, but these people are working in an office, and it's this girl. And this pink-haired girl is just an otaku who's just complaining and drinking a lot that she got no man. And he's just with her friend with glasses and everything who always talk about anime and play Monster Hunter Portable on the Switch, mind you, all the time with them. Because their deal is literally just trying to get items and shit, literally. Like it is the most Monster Hunter-ish like talk I've ever heard. So if you're into that, I'd recommend the show. If you're into also Slice of Life too.
Right.
So, yeah.
That sounds right up my alley. I'll check it out.
Yeah, girl's pink hair. She's probably a character you might not like. There's also a cosplayer girl. There's an orange hair guy and a glasses guy that has no emotions. So, you got some slice left thing going on there. Let's see. Anything else for the season? Yeah, no, that pretty. Oh yeah, I'm still continuing with Cardcaptor Sakura personally, and yeah, starting the Franxx and Boku no Hero. That's it.
Right. So I want to tackle this, then YXB, and then Dark, and then Gamma. If you watched any, so I started watch a lot of what I watched like Gao. I watched Boku no Hero. I watched Darling the Franxx. Darling the Franxx. In fact, we'll talk about that like after I go. And the Persona 5 animation, which I started watch. I'm doing the collab for this week. But that all-out attack is just garbage. I'm not gonna lie. It's garbage.
A1 is just
A1.
A1 is just fucking it up right now.
Like
themselves.
Like, don't get me like. I don't like trashing other people's animations because, as like an animator myself, I feel bad saying, "Well, this animation is just shit," because I make mistakes in animations as well. Well, I have to acknowledge my mistakes, but just seeing how they just stiffly transition into the pose, the backgrounds is just boring. It's just I could have like if someone made me if I could animate it, I would have made it a lot better. In fact, fucking I did.
Actually, have you seen the people who've taken the footage from the anime and then they cross it with the footage from the game?
Yes, I did. It is immensely better. Immensely better. And that's another thing. They could have literally taken footage from the game and then no one would bat an eye. They could have done that, but it just looked really, really, really weird.
Yeah.
Other than that, the anime is okay for the most part.
If you're looking at it for the story, it's good. But if you're looking for the combat, no.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what Gamma said. Like, when they handled the whole outside of the combat, it's decent, it's good. But when go into the whole combat thing, it's just very off-putting.
Let's also add the fact that I feel like even some footage that are recreated for the anime, I think the game's animated footage look better than that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and that's another thing. I was talking to Giga a few hours ago about it. I wasn't sure if the anime's budget was more than the game's budget, because that could also be a factor in things. Like,
Yeah,
I think
it's-
the game's budget was significantly higher.
Yeah.
The anime was, but it's probably a shoestring.
yeah.
I mean, they didn't fuck it up since. I mean, why is it that they're fucking up with Persona 5? Yet Persona 4's anime is actually been praised pretty well
You
lately.
watched the Golden anime?
Yeah?
Everyone says the animation was trash in that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the first episode.
It's the same issue. The outside of the fights, great.
Mhm.
When they get into the fights, it just looks a bit jarring.
All right. Fair.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know. With Persona 5, how they treated it was just... I'm just waiting to see how they're going to characterize the main character in this show. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's it.
He has a bit more of a personality from what I've seen. A bit more. Like,
Just a bit.
Like, I feel like they recycle some of the lines in the game. Like,
Yeah.
some of them were just like, okay, that is literally a dialogue option in the game. But other than that, he does seem to have a bit of a personality compared to the Persona 4 anime that came out years ago.
Yeah.
The other anime I started watching, which I honestly did not expect to enjoy, was the new Sword Art Online spinoff.
Really?
That one is actually interesting. I actually like Lin's character a lot more than Kirito. He's a bit more fleshed out in my opinion. Not to mention, I really like the fact that she's a bit of more of a tall character and she has more about it. But the other thing I talked to with a couple of my friends, all right, in the SEL universe. First off, let's talk Gamma. When you go on a MMO, you have the option of creating a character, right? You're able to set whatever you want. In the SL universe, they randomly generate the characters. You don't choose.
Oh, that's garbage.
Yeah, it's
God.
garbage.
Instant logout.
Yeah, like why would you do that? You should allow the players to create their own avatar. Like there was literally a montage in that anime in which the character tried out various different MMOs just to get like her short little character. It's literally several minutes spent on creating that, even though she could have just gone to the first game and created her own character. Like game wise, it sucks. But other than that, I'm really enjoying Gun Gale Alternative. And to be honest, I recommend people watching it.
Really?
And the other one I started watching, again, Megalobox, fucking rad.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
For me, I guess when it comes to sports manga, I appreciate them basically reiterating why this punch is going to fuck this person up.
Yeah.
So like I tend to read manga more than watch anime. I admit. I am caught up in Hajime no Ippo in the manga. And I appreciate the fights because of the build-up. You see this man train. You see his muscles build up. You see like the ominous aura coming from like his little muscle x-ray, you know. It's like you get to see why these punches are doing this thing. And you get to learn the sport better. So like Ashita no Joe, when I've like checked that out and I was looking at that I was like, oh, this is nice, but if I don't particularly pay attention to the sport, I may or may not know why this punch was so effective or why this dodge was so good. And that's kind of why I appreciate Megalobox, because I'm like, well, I mean, they're equipped with fucking motors on their goddamn biceps. Like,
that's what sold me. It's like it's a kind of mecha boxing instead of regular boxing, futuristic-ish, and I'm into that shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, he's just like, at that point, who cares about logic? Okay, is they gonna get hit with a mechanized fucking rocket punch? Like that's gonna fuck anybody up.
Yeah.
This literally cut his cheek. I'm like, okay, okay. There's no need for logic at that point. Like manga either had like manga for me, like they can be as over top as they want to be, But if they're gonna try to be realistic, don't be too realistic. Just be believable.
Yeah.
If you're believable, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And Joe's probably gonna be this generation's like Afro badass now,
Most
if anything.
But
Which I'm so looking forward to.
I'm just wondering how it's going to end because let's face it, they're kind of doing scummy ways again in the tournament, and I feel like it's going to bite them super hard. Near the end.
That's the thrill of it, if anything.
Yeah.
I'm scared of too much of a Ashitano Joe throwback. I'm scared of that, but at the same time, that'll make for good TV. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the other thing I watched, which I think we should really talk about, is Dawn and the Franxx. I started catching up on that, and then, like, I remember a couple weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, I'm on Twitter, and I just see people just flipping the shit about Ichigo, like, saying, like, more than usual. Like, people were shitting on him, but it was a lot more. I'm like, what the hell just happened? And I just watched episode 14, I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yep. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Yep. Spoiler alert, we're going to dive into it. So, Gao, B, Dogma, Gamma, I'm assuming you guys watched Darling and the Franxx of the latest one or whatever.
Oh, of course not.
Good answer.
No, we've already talked about this. I'm only watching 2 animes right now. I'm watching the Caligula Effect, and I'm watching Fist of the North Star.
You're watching the Fist of the North Star anime?
Yes, I have to go through because if the Fist of the North Star game gets localized in the next 6 to 8 months, I have to watch all of the.
Oh wait, you're talking about the '80s one? Okay,
yeah, the '80s. I'm watching the old one. Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say.
I need to actually watch the anime before I play the game, or else no one on my website will let me live that down. I didn't finish the anime before playing the game.
All right.
Fair.
All right, but going back to the Darling and the Franxx thing, people got so angry about episode 14 of Darling and the Franxx that they sent death threats to like everyone involved for the anime. It got that bad. Like I remember like a few podcasts ago where we talked about the Death Note movie director getting death threats. Goes without saying, and I'll say this as many times as possible: do not send death threats to people because they did a crappy anime or a crappy adaptation. It's undeserved.
Yeah.
Actually,
be constructive with your criticism.
Exactly.
And I want to bring up a point that kind of makes you question like why people are acting like this. Sorry, rephrase that. Don't you think that they're taking it the wrong way? But isn't it a good thing that they're reacting it this way? Not acting like sending death threats or anything, but doesn't that mean that if you got a feeling that you hate Ichigo, then didn't that mean that the show itself did good storytelling enough for you to develop with them enough to care, to actually understand and really feel for them to the point that entire fiasco that's happening really made you that connected with it? Aren't they doing a good job with the storytelling at this point? Like,
Probably, yeah.
people could say it's bad or it's a bad move on their end to make things all crazy and shit, but that just means like, no, I think if they knew what they were doing, with the storytelling to really get people hooked and shit. The show is already being top trending at this point because of what it was before and now. So, like, I don't know. The death threats are a bit much. I'd say they should just more or less appreciate and just talking amongst each other instead of just going out of a way to like say, hey, kill yourself type of shit. It's like, come on. What the hell?
Yeah.
But the other thing that's interesting me about Darling and the Franxx is the fact that there's like a lot of Eva parallels to it. Like,
oh yeah,
a lot. Like one of my friends, Gear, had sent me this photo saying, "Hey, you might want to take a look at this." And there was like a side-by-side comparison between Darling and the Franxx and Eva. In fact, let me see if I can find the image. Where is it? But
the show to end with another third impact. It has to.
Oh my god!
And you know what? It fucking could happen. Like,
Good.
Like here's the thing. Like at episode 15, after 02 and Hero reunite, and they're like, "Oh, we're in love. We're so in love or whatever," and they beat the monster. The old people are like, "So it begins. Humanity will be able to blah 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 blah. Totally not third impact."
Mm-hmm.
It's just
everyone's gonna turn into goo again. Hell
You
yeah!
mean Tang?
Yeah, dang!
Orange juice, boy. You're getting a fresh glass tonight.
Delicious, delicious,
Oh, boy.
delicious.
Oh wait, let's you know, I always thought that okay, it's very similar to Evangelion, but has anyone still have yet to point out about the mecha design at all? How particularly the main one looks like a certain robot from another mecha show? Star Driver?
Yeah, actually it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
I don't know, that still kind of bothered me for a while now, but now it's starting to become like Ava. That means like there's so much inspiration going on with the show then at this point.
Modern Evangelion.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh no.
With lots of cute face robots that you get to enjoy instead of seeing mechanical faces, which I miss.
I hope that we run out of money again by the last couple of episodes.
Can we just like can Mecha get back to the way it was now, please? I miss
Who
it.
killed mecha anime?
Idols. Idols.
I mean, Fully Cooley's coming back.
Well,
It's not Mecha though.
We'll talk about that later on.
Cool.
We'll talk about
we'll
that.
talk about that later. Yeah.
But yeah. And then My Hero Academia, which I'm gonna be honest, like I see people saying, "Oh, the new opening, it's growing on me." At first, I thought it was terrible. It's actually growing on me.
Same. Yeah, me too. For me, I like the second one the best.
Oh,
Okay.
what second one, second
It's like,
season?
No, the one where they're like exercising and stuff, right?
Yeah, and then it just like cuts into Sonic colors. I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
It's out in my reach.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I liked the second season second opening a lot more. It just sounded a lot better in my opinion.
I think.
But yeah, openings and indies are a moot point because I know what's coming in the anime. I know what's coming. I read the manga. I know what's coming.
I think the new opening, on their own, the music and the visuals are great. They do not fit together.
Yeah.
First off, the visuals look so good. The opening theme is not my cup of tea. I'm still an advocate, which from last podcast with Kaiser Neko, to like the first opening of Boku no Hero because
Yeah, it really is good.
I'm just saying, like, if this is a show about heroes and action, I expect an action opening, not some J-pop-ish type of song that just have high-budget visuals, but a music that might as well seem like a plug for someone's like mixtape or album, you know?
Right.
No offense to those who do like the theme. I'm just saying, like, I'm a very different. I'd look at it differently when it comes to openings where it's supposed to really, really match the show in a sense. And like again, with My Hero's first opening, it's like that day has come and how actiony and how fucking dramatic it feels. I can feel what the show is already gonna be. With this, it's like techno J-pop auto-tune thing.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it, mostly. Not saying that all of them were bad. Yeah, second opening was like it was definitely watchable. I like that. I see what they were going with this one. But after that, I just no. Sorry. I just couldn't with the other openings after that, honestly.
Hopefully they get back to something similar.
Actually, I saw somewhere on Twitter. Oh, if anyone saw it yet, someone replaced the opening of the latest opening from My Hero.
Oh no!
And replaced it with Gangnam Style.
Dude, I saw that. I listened to that as well. Holy shit!
Hang on, let me link you that right now. You look at this. Why tell me why does this fit? Why does this fit? Here you go. Here you go. This shouldn't fit.
Yeah, I was watching that and it fucking fits.
I know. See what I mean? It's like, see, you got this is how hard they had to do to mix that song into the visuals. Like, the visual is so good, it can fit with anything. That's why. This is what I think. It's just, but yeah, no, other than that, just...
Triple Q would eat this shit up if he knew I was looking at it.
Oh, yeah, he would. He fucking would.
He fucking would.
Oh, my God.
Fucking would. Okay, so I'm done talking about anime. So what? Dogma B, you want to talk?
What do you want to talk about?
Season animes that you watched this season, Doc, or B?
I've been mostly just keeping it to 3: Megalobox, Persona 5, and Franxx. And other than that, I've been kind of taking little peeks, and I haven't really found anything too interesting for me to sort of latch onto as of yet. But hopefully that'll change as the season goes on.
Oh, actually, side note, Dark. I just realized since the bridge community thing. So take a shot. How many people are gonna do a Persona 5 abridged, huh?
Oh, there's gonna be a lot.
Oh boy, we're gonna die from all the drinking. Hell yeah!
We'll never see it coming.
Ah.
Well, we did. No.
Hey, if anyone does one of these in the catchy voice, call me up.
We're gonna find you in like 50 other Persona 5 Akechi
Let me. I will take that. If you have the Persona 5 abridged and you're going to go for it, I will voice your Akechi. I hate the character so much, I will gladly voice him.
Nice.
Oh god, sheesh. Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, man, even though the Persona 5, bet you that some people are just gonna like. I guess that's the thing, because the Persona 5 anime is the way it's animated is so poorly done. That's just an abridger's wet dream right there, and they can edit the crap out of that as much as they like.
They could probably do a better job.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Some could, some will just kind of work with what they have.
Yeah. No, but it seems like it's easy to work with in the point where you can fuck around with everything if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, you could.
I will say this: if you're upset with the Persona 5 anime, I'm going to plug the Caligula Effect. It's actually a good adaptation of the game. The Caligula Effect had a really good story. It was a Vita game. Great story, ran horribly on the Vita. So I'm glad the story has a second light because it was written by the people who wrote Persona 1 and 2. So if you want to see what Persona 3 would have been like if they never left, the Caligula Effect is the game.
All right, we'll keep that in mind. Hell yeah.
I'll probably check it out this week.
And
let's see, anyone else want to talk about anime they watched this season?
I don't really watch anime that much, but pretty much I've been watching. I started watching Megalobox. I finished Super, and what else did I watch? That Devilman Crybaby. I started because I don't know. I tend to read manga because it takes up less time. So like I'll find like one catch up in like a couple days and then just go. If it's like ongoing weekly, I'll read it weekly. But yeah, other than that, that's all I've watched so far.
All right, sounds cool.
Me and I definitely talked about Devilman Crybaby, and we have our own thoughts about it. Definitely. Oh yeah.
Again,
I didn't know they could show. I didn't know they could show so much titty on Netflix. That was kind of surprising.
No
respect
for that.
That's true. I'll give you that one. As it is, like I said, my love for going to guys' work. It's always like a breath of fresh air when they do a good adaptation.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, I forgot the other anime I didn't mention. If I didn't, Cutie Honey Universe. That is strictly for Cutie Honey fans. I'm just gonna say right now. Yeah. That's how I look at it, because like it seems like some people might get lost to the concept because it just like delves you right in. But they are trying to establish the story so far, and of course the biggest ride of them all, they broke tradition. They fucking broke tradition. They didn't use Cutie Honey's classic theme, and they used some other J-pop thing I hear that's coming. Well, it's like it sounds like it came from Osumatsu's opening. That's it, but it doesn't fit because it's Cutie Honey and it's a classic show. You can't break tradition like that. That's the only thing that made me sad about it. Other than that, it just feels like a show that, if you're a fan of the Cutie Honey franchise, this is kind of like its own. I don't know if it's a really good beginning for you, but you can try with this or just watch Cutie Honey, which is a lot better.
Really good.
Yeah,
I love the opening, but I never watched the show.
Yeah, I watched the Cutie Honey, and that was animated by GaoGaiKingTheGreatVA, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Much better, honestly. I mean, this one has its own good visuals too, but like it's like they are really trying to be a true adaptation to Cutie Honey instead of any changes that will modernize it in a sense. So it's like, that's all I gotta say with that.
Right. All right, think we're good. Ready to talk about the next topic.
Go for it.
Oh, and oh boy, I'm looking forward to this.
Yes, my purple dragon boy is back!
Not a horrible gremlin this time.
Nice.
Oh my god! And again, I only found out this once they announced it because I thought, they didn't choose the voice actor yet. No, they did. Tom Kenny is playing as Spyro again.
Yep.
Yeah.
In case anyone's wondering what we're talking about, the Spyro Trilogy is finally getting a remake this September.
Hell yes.
That's nice.
Hey, Activision, if you're out there listening, please respond to my emails. I'd love to review it.
Activision listens to people? Wait, Gamma. Activision listens to people, though?
Clearly not. They haven't responded to my emails.
I mean, they don't respond to fans anyway when it comes to their other games, but... But besides the point, no. That Spyro Trilogy, I was waiting for that. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Like, I wish it's been a lot earlier than I thought, too. And, oh boy, all the scenes that they're going to recreate into 3D is just recreate a nice HD remaster. Oh, finally, they realized their mistakes.
Really good.
That Spyro model looks fucking great.
They made sure to keep that true to its original and still looks nice in HD. I love that so much.
Looks like a Pixar movie.
Yeah, it does.
It actually does.
My only slight gripe will be is that I hope it doesn't get too much of an HD remaster, because I did saw a glimpse of the Egg Stealer from on the remake, and I feel like they kind of went too far with his HD remaster. It looks kind of gruesome than it is silly and trolly like in the original. That's the only thing. But other than that, I'm so happy that this game's announced anyways. I'm definitely going to pre-order this shit before it comes out. Likewise. I'm super excited for this.
I might get crucified for my response, but
no.
I'm not super excited for Spyro because of the childhood trauma that game gave me.
Kill him.
Wait. Let's listen in. He said he had a trauma. Please continue.
Okay, so I got the game when it launched. I don't know how old I was. I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I did nothing but charge like through that whole game. I just did the charging. And so I discovered that I get motion sickness from video games because of that game. So every time when I think of Spyro, my stomach gets queasy. And so I want to enjoy it. I want to like embrace, little boy Spyro, but I can't. I just can't. And I mean, I'll be excited for people who play. Maybe I can play it now. Now, I'm like almost 30. I can play it now, but I wasn't excited. Not as excited as when Crash got that remaster.
Yeah.
Fair. Very fair. I understand that. Ooh. Wait, if that was the case, oh no. If you would have got the Japanese version, that could have helped you.
What happened to Japanese?
Oh, dude. The first Spyro game in Japanese was probably terrible. First off, it's instead of just third person, it's top down, and there's like hints. There's hint signs everywhere, and the camera's stupid either way. So, and you're slower in that game. Look, there's probably a video out there if you look into about Spyro's Japanese version, but it was bad. But weirdly enough, your response is probably what most of Japan dealt with because they worry there's a thing called 3D sickness because of the motion and stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And funny enough, and if you want the Japanese version to go back to the original version, beat the game once, you can switch to third-person view. Yeah.
Yeah, I never played the original Spyro. I played I played Year of the Dragon and Ripto's Raid. I had the most fun memories playing those two games. So when the trilogy comes out, the original Spyro game will be the first. It'll be the very first time I played the original Spyro game.
You know what? At least you're not me. Remember, my first Spyro game was Enter the Dragonfly.
Man, I am so sorry for you. I am so fucking sorry for you.
You know what? 7-year-old Gamma actually loved Enter the Dragonfly. Because he wasn't reviewing video games back then. He thought games were, novel. So, it was buggy, it was broken. But I still had fun. Tried playing it again a few months ago, and my goodness, I wanted to cry.
Holy shit.
It's all because Universal rushed the game out the door to meet the deadline. That's why I hope that they one day remake the later decent Spyro games to make them good.
Oh boy. Well, I can't wait to see Hunter go, Wah!
Yeah. I love the UFO missions in Enter the Dragonfly.
Oh boy.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, like when I was a kid and I found out that Spyro and Crash were going into the PS2, I always wanted those games, but I never got them. But after hearing how bad those games were, I wish I could go back to time. And when I hear Leo Dai complain about it, I said, no, Leo Dai. Be glad.
Save yourself the trouble.
You see, when I got my GameCube, the first two games I got were the Wrath of Vortex and Enter the Dragonfly. Wrath of Vortex was pretty good.
You mean Wrath of Cortex?
Cortex. Wrath of Cortex is pretty good. Into the Dragonfly, again, it was bad, but I still had fond memories of playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Do
But
you remember The Legend of Spyro?
Oh,
No!
isn't that the one with Elijah Wood?
Yes.
No!
Yes, it is.
I hate that one.
Hey,
I went in thinking new beginnings. That means a new Spyro game. Oh hell yeah!
Hey, hey.
defeat the darkness with Malifor and.
Wait, hey. At least it's better than Spyro taking a picture of his ass in Skylanders.
Maybe we rephrase that. It's better than Spyro Skylanders.
Yeah.
The Gremlin.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Who
Skylanders
dumps
is
acid
great.
on that boy? Why they do him like that?
Yeah, right. Fucking Jesus Christ! Look, I think I remember correctly. They did this bullshit edgy thing where the end of the Netflix series of Skylanders, they turned Spyro. They made Spyro evil.
Why?
Yes, they did. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me explain. So, the little guy, whatever is it, Chaos, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He goes over and he goes, "We need to harness the power of the dragons." And they go, "How are we gonna do that?" "Oh, we're gonna go get Spyro." And they go get Spyro. And then they bring him to his palace and they shoot him with lightning or something. And then he turns black and silver. So you know he's evil.
And he
And
said
that's the
he
end
will
of-
like to use 2 parking space somehow.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And that's the end of the series.
So
that was
they
the end.
ended the series with Spyro becoming.
Well, the season rather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The end of the season with literally Spyro turning evil, and I'm very I'm glad
Oh
that they're
my
remastering
God.
it. It's
Oh my
very
god.
bad.
I
Like,
watch
yeah.
those shows when I'm very bored or editing, and
I just saw a clip of it, and then it's like, okay, my curiosity
No.
peaked. Let me go to my Netflix, and what the hell did they do? Oh god, this is bad.
Oh my god. Look at that.
I know.
Strongly recommend people to not watch those shows.
You
Please,
said,
no.
you know, I'm gonna watch it now. Thanks for the recommendation, Doc.
Why?
I mean, listen. If he's a masochist, let him do his thing. I ain't judging him.
Hey, I write parodies. I have to do this. It's my destiny.
Listen, Di, no matter how you have to justify, none of us are gonna judge you.
It's my destiny, Gamma. I have to suffer for my art.
Pain is mandatory.
Listen, me and Dark Moon are part of the bridging game too, but you don't have to suffer that far, man. You don't need to. You
I
don't
have to, Gao.
Skylanders Academy abridged when?
No! No!
Do it.
When?
No.
Do it.
Fuck you, no!
No. Because Mark is
Hell
still
no.
against it. Please do it.
No! I refuse! I want Spyro to be pure again! He's just coming back! My boy is back! There's no way you're gonna ruin that shit again!
Before he's pure again.
Go
I-
fuck yourself!
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as the remake came out, I just started writing the script for that Spyro parody, and I had to look at all these weird trivia facts about Spyro and Crash. Not so much. I didn't really find anything weird about Spyro, but oh boy, I found some weird shit about Crash though. Apparently, there was a time in which Naughty Dog referred to Crash as a daughter doing porn for the first time.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
And that's not even the worst part.
What the fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah.
And the worst part about it, two of those Crash games that came out for like the PS2, PS3 eras, they bankrupted 2 companies. 2 companies went under because of those games.
Oh my god.
Crash did some damage.
Jesus
I
Christ!
guess you could say it crashed and burned.
Oh God!
Oh,
damn it.
fuck you!
Got him.
Yeah.
Fuck you! God damn it! Damn it! Don't you dare!
Oh man. I guess you can say this is spiraling out of control now.
I love you, Mom.
Oh.
I am going to send you down to the pits of hell where Skylanders came from!
But you know what? Hey, at least I'll have a skytastic landing of my puns. How bad they are. And you'll be digging down to hell with me.
God damn it!
You know, Di, I'm having second thoughts about being a host to this now.
Too late. You signed the contract.
Shh.
You signed
It's
the
alright,
contract already.
Dark. Dark, you can't leave. I have to break your kneecaps if you do.
No. Well, Dark Moon, you've already signed your contract. Once you enter into this contract, you are here forever.
You're
like I
stuck
said-
here forever.
Hey, back off. I want to break his kneecaps, okay?
No. Listen, here, no. Dark. Here in the Velvet Room, you have friends here.
Oh no! I have to fight Nyx now. No!
Hey! Shush! Shush! Listen here. No, Darkmoon, shut up. Doors can come back. I promise you. They can come back. He's playing a game to dance.
And
coming back.
And the moment he finished dancing, Gal, he's going to turn back to the door. You know this. Okay.
Found him and said, "I can have you come back for a day."
I hate it.
Alright, let's switch topics.
It's like that one Stephen King movie, that one Spielberg movie.
Mhm.
Where the guy got his mom back for a day.
Aw.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, AI, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So Agus brought the door back for a day. It all makes sense.
I hate this already. I want to
Yes.
jump.
Okay, let's switch topics now.
Next.
Alright, now this is something I missed, but apparently FLCL is coming back this summer and fall.
Yes,
But
yes. Oh,
the very first episode aired on Toonami on April Fool's Day. Is that
That's right.
fucking
the
missed
very
that.
first episode of season 3 of Fully Cooley came out on April 1st, midnight.
Episode whoa.
Can I-
Season 3?
Can I say my
yes.
season 3's actually? It's not season 2. It's season 3's first episode.
Holy shit.
I know. Okay, this is funny. It's can I tell my story of what happened when we suddenly found out about this?
Go for it.
Okay, so I was out in Anime Boston back in the end of March, right?
Mhm.
And it was a couple of friends, Bridger friends of mine with Pyro, Requiem, Super Ninja, the Dark Baco, Red and Storm, and we were going to watch tonight Toonami, basically. And Demon Groceries as well. And while we were watching it on Toonami, we were just the usual from Dragon Ball Super, a couple of like the English dub shows that people were expecting, and those who were a fan of Toonami, they just watch it annually there because they were a fan of Toonami. Fair enough. And then strikes midnight. Some of the people went to sleep. We're still awake watching it, and suddenly we saw Fully Cooley 2. Everything went Japanese, subtitles and all. Tom suddenly sounded different. Then Fully Cooley 2, Fully Cooley 3, episode 1 shows up. I'm like, I am shaking. We're not supposed to be loud, but I was shaking like I'm having a goddamn seizure while next to me was drunk Requiem going absolute nuts at the same time. We're losing our shit. Literally, Toonami fucking bamboozled us the earliest episode of Fully Cooley, and I am, oh my god, I am crying in the inside. I did not expect that at all. It was a fucking unexpected masterpiece to see that they did that shit. Because Fully Cooley, April Fully Cooley, they fucking bamboozled us, and they had this ready earlier. This is again season 3, which is supposed to be on September, for God's sake, September of all fucking things, mind you. And then they just show it already, and we didn't even see season 2 yet. I'm just, I say fuck them. Oh yeah, on top of that, they showed a movie called was it Mindbreak or something? It was a very weirdly, but very like, imagine that. Have you ever seen this anime movie called Heavy Metal? Have anyone heard about that?
Yeah, I heard.
Basically, the anime version of it's the anime version of that, where they had so many trippy animated effects from like cut-ups of real people and all that shit. It's a weird ass movie. I don't know how to explain unless you see it, but it was called Mindbreak or something. I don't know, but other than that, I am so happy. Fully Cooley season 2 and 3 is very close to coming in the next few months, and I'm even happy that they even fooled us to Fully Cooley 3 first episode early on than we didn't expect. So
It's really, really good.
it's so good, the expressions and all that. But anyways, go on. Sorry, that's my story.
Yeah, I I missed it, to be honest. Like I remember like I was animating after my stream, just animating the whole day, and then I'm just getting ready to crash, and then I see people on Twitter saying, "Yo, the FLCL is premiering right now." I'm like, cool, going to sleep now. See you guys. and then the moment I woke up, I'm like, wait, did FLCL premiere last night? And then, and then when I found on Twitter that FLCL premiered, I'm like, fuck. So I didn't even see anything from that, but
You might have a chance. I'll say that.
is it probably watching like the internets or those sites?
We'll see.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, I mean, right now they're already.
Remember, hey, you can't say that Miles is always watching us.
Mm.
I'm being really careful, Gamma. I'm being really careful, okay?
Miles is always listening out for us mentioning that type of stuff.
I mean, what I'm happy is that now they're because season 2 is not that far away. They're re-airing Fooly Cooly for Toonami. So those who are watching Toonami and have no idea what Fooly Cooly is, which I'll be like, what is wrong with you? This is a perfect opportunity to do so.
Okay, so can I tell my story of how Fooly Cooly scarred me as a child?
Go for it.
Go for it.
So I woke up on accident. Like, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't even remember how old I was at the time. I was really young. I thought, okay, let's see what's on TV. Oh, Adult Swim's on. Okay, I watched Detective Conan on here. So what else could they be showing? And it was Fooly Cooly, and I was like, okay, this seems interesting. And it was like watching it's like a 2-3 o'clock in the morning. It was like a fever dream almost. Watching that, and I was trying to process everything that was happening, and I'm like, did that kid get crapped out of a robot?
FLCL is trippy as fuck, man.
And that something's like burst out of his forehead, and I'm like, oh my! And
is that a South Park reference? And I'm not even kidding with that one too.
Yeah.
A lot of strange things come out of that boy.
6 episodes worth of pure gold. Totally worth it.
I remember watching FLCL in college, to be honest. Like, I watched it with a couple of my college friends. And I just, after we marathon the 6 episodes, I'm like, I don't understand what happened. And my friend said, good, watch it 3 more times and then you'll get it. It's just one of those anime that it's just so trippy. You have to watch it more than once in order to understand what the fuck what's going on.
Actually, can I also say something? This is kind of related to Fooly Cooly, but it's also more to Triple Q. Yo, that guy bamboozled the fuck out of me when he made that Twitter post in the ending of Fooly Cooly coming down to Sonic Underground. That shit pissed me off. Oh my god.
Hey. At least it was better than his April Fools, in which he did all those mashups and it was just Gammon style remixes. At least it's...
we ain't gonna talk about that. That was a dark period in his life. I'm hoping. Jesus Lord.
Oh my god.
Triple Q is crazy sometimes. That's all I gotta say,
But his art is lit.
Yeah.
That man's the DreamWorks to my Disney. I'll tell you that.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Lord. He can make I like any mashup artist that can make albums, because I can't do it. I tried. I'm just too lazy.
So you make with your heart mostly. Whatever you feel like you can go for. That's no problem with that. Yeah.
But when I appreciate anybody who can bring people together and make album like Silva Gunner.
That
was so much fun being part of that.
I thought you were still going with that. Actually,
I haven't, because I'm not allowed to talk about the inner workings or anything.
All right,
but they wanted to take it to the next level, and I was like, "Well, I'll just do this stuff for fun." So then I was like, "Okay, I'll just back out. Y'all take off." The massive meme Megazord you guys are, and I'll support you from the sidelines. That's all I've been doing. I really love a lot of the things they come up with. It's actually made me want to step my game up too and learn more stuff. So you might see some leveled up BotanicSage.
Hell
In the
yeah,
future.
leveling. Fuck yeah, the level up is real. I love this. Yes.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Fuck. I'm looking forward to that.
But also Fully Cooley. I watched it when I was like 14. And I
Yeah.
still don't know what happened. I'm very simple. I'm very simple-minded. I don't know. I was just like, wait, is the world a giant T-shirt? What's the irons for? Like, what they ironing?
Oh my
Like, can I help? Like, that's what I was thinking at the time. But I like the guitars too. It was like the guitars gave me like El Kabong feels. I don't know if you guys are old enough to
No,
Oh,
I
yes.
remember that shit. Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
come on.
So that's what that reminded me of. It's just like you just see this dude running around with a guitar in his hand, or the chick just smacking people with guitars and making shit happen. And I was just like, it was trippy, well animated, and a nice thing to watch at night. And then they had it running along things like Cowboy Bebop and
Lupin the Third.
yeah, Lupin the Third.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. And yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gainax was a shit back in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was.
And now they turn trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they turn
Yeah.
trigger. And look where they are now.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what is the OG Gainax doing these days? I know they did the Medica box, like, anime.
From what I've heard, they're doing a lot of like slice of life stuff.
Oh, no.
Like
I
they're
know at the
not-
very least they're doing the Indivisible opening. I don't know if you heard of that game.
Oh, wait, Trigger's working on that, right?
Yeah, no, Trigger's doing the individual.
Oh yeah, Triggers.
Yeah.
I don't know what Gainax is doing, but
The whatever they're doing, it's not good.
It doesn't
enough
seem
for us
like
to
there's
hear about
anything
it.
going on right now. Yeah.
Yeah, regrettably.
This Gynax is just lowering itself over time. I mean, if I remember correctly, like it was thanks to the efforts of Adult Swim, literally, to bringing back Fully Cooley. That's why they're gonna do like a simulcasting with that show once it
Yeah.
starts airing and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A lot of people
So-
like the dub for Fully Cooley. It's
Oh, dude, the dub
Yeah.
is just far superior, personally,
Mhm,
compared to the sub. I mean, again, I will never get over the fact that when I heard the subtitled version, the glasses friend of the main character is so uninspired in his acting. Why did they even do that? It's like they showed expressions of him yelling and his mouth open, but he's like, "Fucker, speak up, man! Speak up like what the visual showed you. You're so monotone and useless." And then in the English dub, he sounds a lot better. It's just what?
If I recall, the director of Fully Cooley actually prefers the dub himself.
Yeah. Personally, the dub is just honestly a lot better. It's more creative. It works.
Yeah.
Given the entire craziness that's happening there, you know? It's just yeah. So yeah.
I gotta take a look at the dub version. I only listen to the sub to be honest.
It's good.
Yeah, the dub's much better, honestly. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's make Gamma happy by talking about this next bit of news.
Let's begin.
So the following chunk of news involves quite a bit of Yakuza news. Gamma, you're a fan of the series. Mind talking about it?
I mean, of how much I've been shilling this series to you guys over the last year, I would like to. I'm not the only fan of it here, but come on.
I mean, look at his profile pic in the stream, guys, in the podcast. What makes you think he's not a fan, huh?
I really
Like-
want to get into Yakuza. What game should I start with?
Zero.
Zero.
Zero? Okay.
Yeah.
I hear someone screeching. Anyway. Actually, if you don't mind, I actually have a video on that. I can send you about that later. I made a video on what's the best games to start with in the series because people kept asking me that.
Okay. I'll start. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so recently Sega has just had a survey about the Fist of the North Star game allowed to be sorry, they had a survey about about Yakuza 6. If you downloaded Yakuza 6, you were given a survey on what you thought of the game. Included in that survey was asking players if they wanted the Fist of the North Star game localized. The response was so overwhelming they had to remove that question from the survey.
Ooh.
So the biggest fear I've heard from Sega is that Fist of the North Star, while it is popular, it's not like as big as a lot of the other mainstream animes. They get video game adaptations, they get localized. Yeah, we had the KT Fist of the North Star games, but there hasn't been really much since then. And I'm really hoping that survey shows that Sega is localizing these games, because it's like The more Yakuza for me, the better.
And to be honest, I think that by them working on that game, it could actually reinvigorate the Fist of the North Star brand.
Oh yeah, it could.
Oh, for sure. I imported the game, and it's a really good mix of the series and of both series. Some fans in Japan weren't happy with some liberties they took in the story, but that kind of happens if any license crossover like this. Look at Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
I mean, you know they already changed things up when he's fucking shaking up alcohol for you. Where does Kenshiro do that shit? All right.
Oh yeah, and he runs a cabaret club too.
He doesn't do that.
Yeah.
What you gonna say, Dai? Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just like thumping out the fact of Kenshiro running a cabaret club.
And you play baseball with people on motorcycles. It's just and you're a doctor by just dancing around pressing the pressure points. There's just so much absurdity about the game. I just love from what I've played. I just wish I knew what I was reading.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I really want that game to be localized. Like I tried streaming. I streamed Kiwami last year, which was fine. I tried streaming Zero, but there weren't really a lot of people watching the stream, so I just said, I'll stream something else. I will stream the fuck out of that the Fist of the North Star game as soon as it comes out. Like, I fucking love Fist of the North Star, even though, like we said earlier, 3D anime, meh. But and that is the one game that I don't even care for views. I just want to play the fuck out of that game because it looks fucking rad as shit. And
the best part about it is it ends on a cliffhanger.
What?
Ooh.
So they could be doing more games.
Oh man, I really hope that game does well because that would suck really hard.
Really quick, Gamma. I have a question because I was rather unimpressed when I saw the first initial stuff about the Fist of North Star game. Until the main character's name slips my mind all of a sudden. Fucking Kenshiro, yes. Oh my god, how can I forget that? Kenshiro grabs the death quote and starts beating his enemy with it. How often does that happen?
Very often.
Very.
So what happens is when you're outside of the main city and you're driving around the wasteland, you'll get into random fights with hordes of bandits. When you're fighting like 30 bandits at once, expect their death quotes to be dropping out of the sky like crazy. And you can start wailing on them with them. You can start juggling them around. It's just amazing.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I want to personally think that the Fist of the North Star has a really dedicated fan base, even here in America. It may not seem to show as often, but I think that it's strong enough to say it will be successful just by this, like, the novelty of it alone. I know that the previous games from Fist of the North Star didn't do so well, from what I can understand, but those are just Muso games that they're very hit or miss fan servicey that only miss fans. So
the ones that KT did, one was a decent beat 'em up game, and the other was straight up Muso.
Yeah,
and the straight up Muso one people just hated. So seeing that they're going back to the beat 'em up formula with the Yakuza crossover, it will find its audience. It's just going to be how well will it find its audience outside of Japan. In Japan, it sold extremely well for a spin-off game and a Hokuto game. So it'll just boil down to what is the broad appeal of it.
Right.
Got it. All right. I'm looking forward to it once it comes out.
Definitely.
Quick side thing about IPs being revived and good games being made about them. Can someone please make a good Berserk game, please?
Oh, yeah, dog. You're asking too. Dog, you're asking too much. You first have to ask for a good anime first.
I remember the last Berserk game was also Muso based.
It was fine, but it.
And I hate to break it to you, man, but if I remember correctly, the most recent thing from Berserk was the pachinko machine.
Oh,
I think it might be they're prophesizing it with pachinko. God. Hey, look, I know the feeling, man. When your franchise is getting much more fucking budget in a pachinko machine than their actual goddamn series, it sucks.
Oh, yeah, it's totally not like the Metal Gear Solid games, right?
Hey, knock knock, Konami, you piece of shit.
Konami, please.
Yeah.
I
God.
mean, well, maybe I can use this as a bit of a transition on the other bit of the same more Yakuza news coming out.
Go ahead.
So, in an interview, I believe with I don't think it wasn't Destructo, I think it was DualShock. They
Yeah.
said that they're working on a brand new IP.
Ooh.
So they said it's an addition to to Yakuza 7 and whatever other and the Yakuza Online mobile game. So from what I can gather, it can be one of two things. It can be another Yakuza cross game like we saw with Fist of the North Star, or it can be an entirely new venture for them like they did with Binary Domain. It's just hard to say at this point. It can go either way, honestly. I'm more of the belief they're going to make another cross game with another intellectual property.
Or they could convince Sega to have Kiryu in Tekken.
I mean, they even said at the Q&A session at the art show, all they have to do is ask them, and they'll let Kiryu be in Tekken. They just said if they ask, we'll let them in.
Tekken. Oh boy, when you're putting a sword user in a fight in a fucking fisticuffs game, fucking Noctis out of nowhere. He could have fit in Soul Calibur, but nah, they put him in Tekken. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, Geralt into Soul Cal.
That shit was funny to me, honestly. And I bet you he's broken, isn't he? He's fucking broken, right? He's broken?
I haven't played
From what
Tekken.
people- I don't know. I've been hearing people saying that his movesets are ridiculous as shit playing as Noctis in Tekken, but all I heard is that because of that kind of, all I've seen so far is with that kind of range, he's probably broken as shit, even to Akuma. So, yeah.
Probably.
God damn. And they already are announcing good characters for Soul Calibur lately, too. Again, perfect opportunity to put him in there instead. So,
What other characters have they announced other than Geralt?
Yeah.
I think it's
Geralt's...
nothing much announced so far. I just saw the game, those trailers with Geralt and Poison Ivy. So it was Poison Ivy, right? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait.
It's the boob lady with the whip, right?
Ivy. Okay.
No,
Ivy,
it's not.
yeah.
Ivy. It's Ivy, not Poison Ivy. Sorry, Ivy. Yeah, I seen trailers of Ivy and Gerald. Yeah, but that's all I known so far. But it's looking great, actual game.
It's really weird to me that Geralt is such a guest character that he takes up half the box. Like, Jesus.
Oh boy.
But let's face it, he fits well in that universe.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
And the fact that technically within the Witcher universe, this is canon, it's scary.
Yeah.
They announced that this is canon?
Well, the thing with the Witcher universe is that there are parallel universes.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that Geralt comes in through a portal is like, well, this is canon now. So
This is canon. Oh god. Hey, the same thing with Persona. Everything and every game and spinoff is canon.
Well,
just wipe their memories at the end.
Well, and remember, in the Shin Megami Tensei, not timeline, the spider web, everything is canon.
Yeah.
Every ending, every event, it's all canon.
Yeah.
So how do you explain the dancing games then?
They take place. Well, for dance 3 and 5 or 4.
3 and
4
5.
we already know it
3,
takes place.
3 and 5.
3 and 5. We'll find out when we get them.
Yeah.
Find
out.
like I know 4 has its own story that connected with the Persona 4, but I thought they're dropping the story mode for 3 and 5.
I don't know. I've heard it's been a mistranslation. But we'll have to see. I think there is some story mode, but it's nothing like 4's was.
Okay.
Yo, loser, we're gonna go fight Nyx, but before that, you gotta dance.
And please live. Don't die on me.
Please.
Don't die.
Are you concerned about Ren dancing in traffic, Gao? Is that why you mentioned that? Or...
Oh.
Let my boy be alive! Let my boy be alive!
He's dancing with fire, let him.
Yeah, and also can we get that possible announcement of the girl character to show up in this in the dancing game at some point?
Oh, it's it's Ken's cross-dressing outfit.
No.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be in the corner over here and just.
No.
Wait, before you go in that corner,
While he's there, if we get back on the
wait,
topic.
Gamma, grab Gal before he goes in the corner. We have to talk about more news.
Too late.
Yo,
Well-
holy reverb, Batman.
He's in a cave. He went to his cave to go cry. He'll be a minute. But on the back of the topic though, one thing I like to hope though is that maybe we'll see other anime properties get crossover with the Yakuza formula. I would like to see JoJo.
Yes.
That would be sick as
Mm.
hell.
It could work. Like they could do part 3 in Cairo or a part 5 game.
Well,
But go on.
it could work for part 3 if they did like in the Yakuza Zero story. It could happen because part 3 took place in like the 90s.
That'd be kind of funny, but oh man, it's not crossed too many fandoms over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool though. I like to see more like them to do more anime games with that formula. Some IPs would fit quite well.
I said this about it earlier, and I still want to think that there's some possible way they can do this again. The chance of that Shenmue Yakuza crossover should still be possible somehow as a story of its own.
I mean, listen,
That'd be cool.
Yakuza
That'd be
0
cool.
takes place during the same time as Shenmue 3, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yeah, I would love that.
Honestly, I'd be content with one of the payphone things. He accidentally calls Kiryu. I'd be okay with that. It would be a standard thing where they find the payphone ring, he answers it, Kiryu answers, and he'll be like hello, like why'd you call me? He's like, no, you called me.
And then comes the fight.
like you stare at them, I'm flying all the way to China to beat you up.
Oh god, no! What would be really okay? I know this is gonna sound like shilling, but these guys are gonna do it because they know it's gonna make a lot of views. If Death Battle were to one day actually do a Shenmue versus Shenmue versus Kiryu Death Battle at some point, that's gonna be a lot of research they gotta do themselves to figure that shit out.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah.
that. Research is bad.
I know, but I'm curious what they'll do anyways. I know that they did the Spyro versus Crash because they were going to get them views, but still.
Mhm.
It's going to be very, again, I'm just curious what kind of research they will do if they were to do a quote-unquote Kiryu versus Shenmue Death Battle at some point, given how they do their research. Huh?
Kiryu's gonna fucking win. It's super
Yeah.
hard. Oh wait, it's Death Battle. They're going to come up.
It depends though. Are we talking
Yeah.
about Yakuza 0 Kiryu or Yakuza 6 Kiryu?
And then they're going to put it all together. All of it. Every single one. That's how they do it.
Shenmue used the power of the forklift to defeat Kiryu, the big strong Japanese man.
He fucking ran him over with a forklift. Oh, God.
All right, let's transition to the final tidbit of news.
This
Guys, is this real?
Yes, it's real, Doc, and you're part of it. Welcome to the
What?
crew.
Oh, okay.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
the final tidbit of news involves Duke fucking Nukem. I'm pretty sure no one really remembers, but let's continue.
Blow it out your ass.
I'm gonna rip your head off and shit down your neck.
Are you mad about my transition?
Balls.
Okay. Apparently, John Cena will star as a classic gaming character.
What?
Perfect fit.
Wait. He's Duke?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, dear Lord.
I thought you mean star in Duke Nukem as in some character,
Nope.
or John Cena talking to
Nope.
Duke Nukem.
Nope.
I can't see John Cena swearing if I'm being honest.
Yo, does that mean we get a Duke Nukem rap? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go.
No, they might actually do a wrestling intro if they do that shit in the fucking movie. Oh man. Oh, a couple things I'm gonna say. One, Duke Nukem movie? Really? This is how you're gonna bring him back after the travesty is the video game? Really? You're not trying to go back at square one after that mess and make his game good again first? You're gonna make a fucking movie? And you're having John Cena? Generically speaking, you're gonna pick a fucking wrestler who's brolic enough to be Duke Nukem? Because why not? Not some real actor that can play Duke Nukem pretty fucking well. Okay.
Well, to be fair, wrestlers can make pretty good actors. Like, look at I forgot the guy who does the Guardians of the Galaxy guy, Guardians of the Galaxy guy.
Okay, I see what you mean.
It's about Chris Pratt.
No, Drax, the guy who plays Drax.
Oh yeah. He would play it pretty good.
Yeah,
I had famously huge turds. That was my favorite.
But the thing I'm just curious about is like what people said earlier, like what you guys mentioned earlier. He doesn't really swear.
Yeah, like it's going to be interesting because you see John Cena being this big bull in this children movie, and then you're going to see him slapping titties in this one.
Let's
really
keep
weird.
in mind he is in canon the daddy of Fred from YouTube.
Oh god!
No.
Oh yes.
Oh no!
No.
Has anyone never forgotten about the Fred movie?
No.
Let's get deep into this lore.
Okay, fine. If you remember, he's just a figment of Fred's imagination.
Sure.
Yeah, but still though.
There.
Still.
He still showed up, and he's still
He lives
technically
in
the
his
dad.
fridge.
Mm-hmm. And
that's
like,
crazy.
I feel
Yeah.
like he regrets that role.
you know, if anyone who should really act it, and again, I bring this guy up just because, like, as one who's been a wrestling fan recently, I still want him to kind of get back in action because he's so fucking cool and ridiculous as in wrestling time. Stone Cold Steve Austin would have been perfect for Duke Nukem, if anything.
Yeah. And that's the bottom line.
Stone Cold said so. Yes, that's right.
Taking two beers together, give
Yeah.
on the top rope. That's what I was about.
That's Duke. That is
Yeah.
Duke right there. He's
Yeah.
perfect. All you gotta do is just kind of, well, get rid of the beard for a bit and just put some hair on him. That's it. And sunglasses. It would have been fine. Hell, no, make Duke have a beard and the hair and sunglasses. Would have been perfect. But no, John Cena, happy baby boy wrestler. No offense, he's a good wrestler and all, but this guy right here doesn't swear and is a little too nice in the no, I don't know. Again, it's already ridiculous. It's a Duke Nukem movie. It, like, I don't know about that.
Keep in mind, John Cena was also in like another 3D family film.
Yeah, the bull one.
Yeah, the
He
bull
also
one.
tried out to become the next Steve for Blue's Clues. I'm not gonna get it.
What are you talking about? You couldn't see him. He wasn't there in stage.
Oh my god.
You can't see him.
In this movie, Duke Nukem will have grown a full beard because he's sad and lonely like Kratos.
I like how they also
Boy.
when it comes to I like how when it comes to like fucking Duke Nukem, I thought they would be generic and just have The Rock play him instead because generic movie wrestler be playing anyone, you know. But yeah, but John Cena somehow that's the choice they decided to make him Duke Nukem, like the most memeish way possible. Boy, all right, sure. But I don't know. I this is how I feel about it right now. I feel like this might be a flop. To be honest,
gonna
this
be
might be a funny flop, but
It's gonna be a fucking flop. Hands
it is.
Hands down.
you want to know the last movie that is also like full of swears and a bunch of gore based off a video game? It's called Postal, and that one sucked.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
The creators really went postal on that one.
Ah,
Oh,
Fuck.
Why, Gamma? Why?
Yeah, but yeah, we all. Does anyone remember how bad the Postal movie was?
Well,
Anyway.
to be fair, it was directed by Uwe and he has like a pretty terrible reputation.
I guess you can say he should bow out then.
Oh my fucking God damn it!
Watch Duke Nukem be the best movie of whatever year it's
Oh yeah, seriously, it'll be able to duke it out the other films.
Please, unless you can, if it could somehow be funnier than Deadpool, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'll say.
It'll nuke the box offices.
Yeah, because Ryan Reynolds is just he is the perfect casting for Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait for the
Absolutely
sequel. Yeah.
I was talking to Gal about this before the podcast, but apparently there's some rumors about a live-action Doom movie also in the works.
Yeah.
Wait, but
That's also a possibility.
But there was already a Doom movie
There was?
in the 2000s. I
Yeah,
distinctly remember.
It wasn't about Doom though.
True.
Wait. Oh.
Oh wait,
Oh.
that reminds me of that fucking tweet. So apparently, like, okay, so I was looking on The Rock's Twitter page, and they were talking about the Rampage movie. He's like, "Oh man, I'm glad that Rampage is such a huge success. I'm glad to get rid of that stank from the Doom movie." And then the fucking Doom Twitter account says, "Durain, Like
Oh.
immediately after he posted that.
Oh no!
Holy shit. I have never laughed so hard reading a fucking tweet.
Can I also actually? You said mention Rampage. That caught me off guard. It's like, wait, Rampage. That sounds. Wait, that fucking PS1 arcade breaking monster. I thought there was some donkey. Sorry, not donkey. A King Kong crossover Godzilla type of movie that I have not heard of. No, that legit was a Rampage movie. The hell? I haven't heard that game in years.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? That caught me so much off guard that it's based off the arcade PlayStation 1 N64 game that was back in the day. What the hell? But yeah, no. How did that go anyway? Did it went bad or good?
It still got shit ratings, but the thing is that it was rated a lot higher than Tomb Raider from what I've seen. And that's the thing that caught a lot of people off guard. They expected the Tomb Raider movie to do better than the Rampage movie, but surprise.
It didn't.
Yeah, I keep telling
like
critics saying that movie is better than it had any business being. That's all I heard. That Rampage movie, it was better than it had any business being.
Yeah.
All right. I might give that a watch at some point then if it's that good. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not good, but for movies,
good enough.
Yeah. Is it just serviceable, like just kind of like generic action movie?
I appreciate giant monster battles. I mean, I still need to watch the new Pacific Rim that came out.
Don't.
I heard bad things about this.
Wait, really? No!
Pump your brakes.
Wait, whoa, really? No, don't tell me this. No, really?
Gamma, I'm telling you, don't, dude. Don't.
I didn't do anything.
Wait, are you? No.
Oh, Gal, sorry.
Go.
Wait.
Go.
No, don't. No, they said that in the first movie. They said the first movie the story didn't make sense, but the action was great. Please, no, don't tell me this.
But no.
Gal, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gal. Gal, I'm sorry to tell you, but the sequel sucks.
It's.
Why have you forsaken me so?
It's just Transformers, but bigger now.
Well, I can't wait for Michael Bay to direct the next one.
It's okay. It's okay. We still have the first one to cherish forever.
Oh, I hate this.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, fuck. If it's that bad, oh well. Never mind then.
Do you
I guess
want
the Rampage?
Gal, do you want me to give you Memento as a door to cheer you up?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Don't cheer up with false hope.
Just wait for the next Godzilla movie to come out sometime next year.
But there's a Godzilla Netflix series happening right now.
That one's not very good.
Awesome. God damn. You're getting my hopes up, but I'm remembering some of these bad things happening to them right now. God damn it. Oh god, adaptations are in big trouble right now. God damn it.
So,
America, please.
So, did we crush Gal's soul well enough? Is his soul crushed?
I think I've turned into a goddamn...
Doors will never be playable again. He'll go back to being a door at the end of the game. We're good.
Nice.
I hate everything. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we'll take questions from the live stream audience.
Questions.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I suffer slowly from all the disappointment in this life.
Listen. It's a band-aid we have to rip off. But
Very fast. Actually, better slowly.
It's a scar. It's a scar that we have to be stuck with for the rest of our lives.
Mm-hmm. Get ready for Pacific Rim 7, where they fight the kaiju because the rift opened for the bajillionth time.
How about a Pacific Rim where they put memorable like giant robots for once, or monsters included? How about, look, because, side note, I already mentioned this before, I still fairly enjoyed that Mazinger movie. I'd still be liking it if they can somehow put that budget they did with Pacific Rim 1 and then turn that into a fucking live-action pinnacle like that.
Alright, we got a question. Hopefully this will crush more of your soul, Gao.
Oh, no.
Oh! Did you guys hear about the remake Mulan movie in the works?
Yes!
Wait, the live-action one?
Yes.
Yep.
Is it any good so far?
Shen is gone. Li Shang is gone.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
like
right.
moving Speedwagon from the first JoJo movie they made.
Huh.
There will
Okay.
be no getting down to business to defeat the Huns.
Oh, damn. Fuck. Well, I don't know. The live action. I mean, I've heard the live action from Disney's stuff have been pretty good so far, but that's just about it.
They're pretty okay.
I like the Beauty
movie
and the Beast
was
movie.
almost nice.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard that one's good.
I'm
They
gonna
added a song that was really, really good.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a fan of the direction Disney is going with these live action movies, and I haven't watched a single one of them. Like, and when I heard about the whole Mulan thing, that just like that, it didn't really piss me off. It just made me realize, yeah, I definitely.
I'm not saying they're going to, but with the trend of like what movie companies are doing nowadays, watch them try to make a Disney cinematic universe.
Oh,
Watch them try.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, wait, what? Doesn't Kingdom Hearts do that?
We don't talk about that.
We still have years to go until we can see Kingdom Hearts be released for once.
Okay, another question. There's a Dragon Ball Super question. What's your opinion on Jiren?
Jiren? Oh,
Mhm.
He looks stupid.
but he's strong as fuck, though. I gotta respect him for that.
Really strong, but he looks stupid.
Well, I mean, what's no different than bald people like Frieza, except he doesn't have a little purple thing on top of it. That's it. There's no difference. He's a brawling Frieza without the thing.
Yeah, but Frieza looks cool because he's got all the weird little eggplants on his face, you know? Like,
Like for me, it's like Jiren. They did a fucking amazing job hyping that nigga's strength up.
Yeah,
Oh
right?
my lord.
Oh my
With
god!
Goku, okay, first of all, Goku went at him, started punching him, he just stood there. Like Hercule was punching him. Went Super Saiyan, still did the same thing. Super Saiyan 2 tilted his head to the side. Like, is this real? Is this happening? When he finally went Super Saiyan God base form, he blocked every fucking punch with his index fingers. Excuse me? Then when he finally went Super Saiyan Blue, he's like, okay, I guess we can spar now. They actually started having an actual fight.
like
Then it was like Goku with KO Kid times 20 in Super Saiyan Blue got his ass waxed. Still. And then on top of that, like he was like, okay, I gotta gather energy. People in the crowd, please give me your hype, give me your energy. Throws a spirit bomb at this dude, and he plays beach ball with it. Like he passes it back to him, was like, catch, bro.
Yeah,
Then Goku had to go Super Saiyan 4. I mean, not Super Saiyan 4. Fuck, wrong series.
Super,
Ultra
Ultra
Saiyan
Instinct?
Blue again,
Oh.
and then pushed it back at him. Got hit by his own spirit bomb. Held that L, picked up the L, and turned it into an I for Ultra Instinct. Okay, then he went after him, and that was a cool ass episode. That was a cool ass episode. Like Goku was going in. Then the Pepsi like ran dry because I don't know, it's like fizzy for some reason, like around the Ultra Instinct, or it's just like Pepsi. Pepsi ran out, Fizz ran dry, and then Jiren hit him with one punch, ran out of energy. I don't know how anybody beat Jiren. They for some reason they hit that boy with a hard patch nerf. Like between when he went Ultra Instinct again.
Yeah, I remember
Like-
power scaling's bullshit.
Like Android 17 doing damage to him. Like you mean to tell me Super Saiyan 2, which was used to be Perfect Cell, did nothing to Jiren, but Android 17's weak ass blast did something. Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
my
Well,
God.
Well, to be fair, if you think about it, that battle's been going on pretty long, and it's been draining them out for a while now. At some point or another, Jiren was going to get weakened, you know?
Yeah,
I suppose.
yeah, a whole 45 minutes.
Yeah!
That's a long time.
That's a long
Then-
time!
when I first saw Jiren and when everyone was like, "Oh, he's so strong, the first reaction in my brain was, "Is this Dragon Ball Saitama?
Oh my god.
Is this the matchup?"
Well,
Man
some
was
people
like
also
Rick
point
James.
out, some people would have to point out that Jiren could be represented like Superman or some shit.
Yeah,
People put it
suppose.
that way. Yeah,
I-
as people point out.
I just didn't like his whole backstory. Like, To be
Yeah,
fair,
his backstory was whack.
his
So
backstory
generic.
is weak. Like,
it was so bad.
and here's the other thing. Let's face it, a lot of the Dragon Ball here villains don't really have a strong backstory. Frieza doesn't have a really strong backstory other than he just genocided a race. Cell doesn't have a
intergalactic white supremacy.
I call him Space Hitler during my streams. Cell is just like a bio what the fuck is. Boo is just crazy. But
He's childish.
But the thing that they have that Jiren doesn't have is a personality.
That's true.
True.
Jiren doesn't. That's literally his personality. I am strong. And then repeat that every fucking episode. He does not have a personality.
I shall respect you as a warrior. Now you die.
Exactly. That's my main gripe with Jiren. He was a typical Dragon Ball villain in which he was super strong, super swole, had a tight butt or whatever.
And
then
this cheat game was on point. I don't know what's up with Kira Toriyama nowadays, but he's drawn some butts.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen Android 21?
Yeah. Oh, I'm thirsty.
My wife.
Question.
She can turn me into a Twinkie all she wants.
Yeah.
Boo or scientist? Which would you pick?
Oh.
What to get?
Do you like her pink or you like him with real skin? Your
Real
call.
skin, bro.
Yeah.
Skin, bro.
Nah,
I like it.
Nah, you gotta get that pink with the black scleras.
What can she do with that tail?
Dude, have you seen her during that story mode? She's batshit crazy.
Mm.
Yeah,
like
she
that.
is. Yeah,
She
the
is.
crazy ones do some things. Yes, they do.
You have a good point. But
yeah.
that's my main problem with Jiren.
Just don't leave them; they'll kill you.
Well,
They get the kitchen knife. That's all I gotta say. They get the kitchen knife.
Wait.
Throws a kaioken.
Wait, does that mean you? All right, okay. I have a question to you, B. Do you prefer yanderes or tsunderes?
Tsundere.
Oh.
I like them.
God damn it! God damn it!
Yanderes are crazy. They're out of their damn mind. Tsunderes. At least, like tsunderes are like, I don't know. I never played a fighting game, but I assume it's equivalent to playing a fighting game.
Mhm.
It sucks at first, but then as you experience it more and more, you start seeing more sides to it, and you grow to like it, just like a tsundere. A tsundere is usually hiding their true feelings inside, like Natsuki from that.
Doki Doki.
Yeah, like she was the realest chick on there. She couldn't write a poem or shit, but at least she was real.
But
Yeah.
dude, remember, best friends never win. Longtime best friends just never win, dude.
Unless
Keep this in mind.
you're indulging in the Franxx, and every main female lead is a childhood friend, and it's fair game.
Yeah.
Wait.
I gave you your name.
True.
But
Yeah,
going back to the point, Jiren, strong as a typical Dragon Ball villain, doesn't have the personality that the other villains have, making him kind of like not really the worst Dragon Ball villain, but just low tier in my opinion.
Yeah.
The final fight was good.
Yeah, there
The final
was.
fight was good.
They went all in.
The final fight was fantastic. Probably the
We talked about
best.
this before.
Yeah, like we talked about it before, it's probably one of the best fights in the whole freaking series. But in terms of his character,
I do feel like Jiren set himself up for failure with the whole no friends thing. Because you can't say who cares about friendship and trust in a fucking shonen. That's just a setup to get your ass whooped. Like it literally is. The moment he was just like, "Who cares about friendship? Who cares about trust? Truth is
Get your
everything."
ass whooped.
Immediately, he was going to learn a life lesson. First of all, all of Goku's techniques, or most of his techniques, have come from other people.
Yeah.
He's been taught shit.
He's
So
a
like.
copycat.
More, man, not really a copycat. More like he just, he went to school. He just learned from people, and then took what he learned and uses it for himself. So, like, I already knew Jiren was about to take that fat L. The moment he was just like, "Who cares about friendship?" Well, he discarded friendship. Like at that point, I thought Toppo had a better shot.
Yeah,
when Franxx made up his fucking mind and then coated himself with destruction power.
yeah.
Like every key blast that hit that man was just like shimmering glitter off his biceps and muscles.
Yeah.
Boy was looking mad shiny like an Old Spice commercial. I would not like if Jiren made up his mind. I'm gonna do everything in my fucking power to try to make him deter his thought process. Because I will get fucked if he Did you see what he did to Frieza? He turned his fucking head to a stress ball. It was over. She literally squeezed him. He could see what that man was thinking because it was oozing out his ears. That's how hard he squeezed his head. Like,
yo,
and then 17. I can't remember how they beat Toppo. How did they beat him again?
Vegeta found a flash him, I guess.
Oh yeah, Vegeta worked his ass. It was Vegeta who learned the matchup.
Yep.
If Vegeta wasn't sitting on the sidelines, getting coached, learning the tournament, the setup. If he didn't get in there and whoop his ass, like it would have been a done deal.
Yeah.
Like thank God for Vegeta.
I think my favorite thing about the tournament, towards the end of it at least, was when Goku was getting Ultra Instinct and everything, and he's fighting Jiren, and then it cuts to Beerus, and Beerus is just sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sweating impressively, knowing that
I
he
want
went
to see
that
Beerus
far.
get worked. Deep down, we all want to see Beerus get worked.
Well, Beerus
Yeah.
he's done now.
Oh boy. And I just love how Vegeta is still just like, even after being salty as fuck, it's like, I want to go Ultra Instinct too! Fuck you!
I think he got more salty about Goku teaming up with Frieza than the whole Ultra Instinct
Oh,
thing.
yeah, we mentioned this before.
Yeah.
I love how Goku and Frieza make a better tag team like partner than fucking Vegeta.
Yeah.
That entire battle, they were more in sync than what Vegeta ever should have been.
I know Bardock is spitting in his fucking grave.
Oh,
right
yeah,
Yeah,
now.
you're right. Oh god. Wait, wouldn't that? Fucking A.
This image is on Twitter where he looks to the future and he
Wait.
smiles because he beats
Oh!
Frieza. And then
Oh
he
yeah, I
flies.
saw that.
Oh wait. Actually, you know what that means? That's the reason how he turned Super Saiyan. He finally got a chance to see the future again in Dragon Ball FighterZ. He saw that shit. No, Super Saiyan.
No.
That's why he got so mad. It's like, you ruined me, son. I saw the future. I saw what you did. You're disappointing to me. Why did I not wear a condom?
Not my son.
Alright, so we'll take in 2 more questions. Alright. So I'm a huge fan of the BioShock series, and there are rumors of a 4th one being made. What are your thoughts on the games?
I love the series. I'll say that, but a 4th one? No.
The first
Let it
one
stay
is
dead.
the best one.
Actually, I'm more for Infinite.
Really?
BioShock. I like the 3rd one. I don't know.
Huh.
I like how creative they took that one. On the the
fair.
storytelling. To be honest,
That's
the first
fair.
one has something. Like it does mess with you too, but they took it. The 3rd one, personally for me, was it BioShock Infinite, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
How I look at Infinite is like they went beyond the boundary with that one. They took a much more very ultra like multi-dimensional approach that even ties into previous games from 1st and 2nd, technically speaking, you know? Or for 1st. Like I really love that series strictly because they went that far in the game, really, you know? The first one has its own unique storytelling in a more realistic sense that I like. In a sense because they did psychology. But in this one, it's psychology and just the bare basics of what is reality and what's different, your choices. The possibilities are endless type of ideal. And I love that in Infinite, honestly, if you ask me. So, hell, again, there were even trailers. People pointed out that the game was going to be even much more different from what they shown. But even then, though it doesn't happen, it still technically existed. So, yeah.
That's fair.
That's how I think.
Yeah.
BioShock Infinite, for me, it feels like a personal masterpiece in my end when it comes to its storytelling, just because it's like the multi-dimensional thing now, basically. Mhm.
Alright. So actually, I played BioShock 1, didn't complete it. BioShock Infinite was the only BioShock game I ever finished. Like I remember I played it back in senior year of college, and I was so stoked to play the game. And I'm playing it again, still having fun. Near the end of the game, you know the ending parts, like when the game gets really, really fucking confusing. I beat it. I'm like, what just happened? Like at the time, I didn't really understand what was going on, and I was just really confused out of my mind. And keep in mind, my roommate's friend, it was a weird relationship between them. was watching me play it, and she was like, "Wow, man, I wish I could play that game." Oh, you want this? I took the game case, gave it to her, and I was like, "Keep it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not playing this anymore."
Oh,
Like, it was fucking confusing for me. As for the fourth BioShock game, it depends on who's making it for me. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way the game the original developers are working on it. Like, didn't they go out of business a few,
yeah.
BioShock
think so.
4, developed by Platinum Games.
That's just gonna be wacky as all hell.
Good.
Oh, great, the
Oh,
story's
God.
going to be even more confusing.
Good.
Yep. Oh boy, I think honestly, I feel like BioShock is just fine the way it is. I feel like it doesn't need a sequel at this point. They went all the way with the Infinite as it is. Honestly, if you ask me. So it's like, what else can you say? They already established the multiverse theory in this shit, like, is real. What more can you go by after that? Really, you know? Unless somehow they make a sequel that actually is related to Elizabeth. Is Elizabeth, right? The girl?
Elizabeth, yeah.
Yeah, unless they somehow go expand upon her people somehow in the future, then maybe. But other than that, I don't know.
The only real course of action they had was a reboot.
They've already HD remastered the game for plenty of times, though, didn't they?
Yeah, but they still could just, it's okay. This new BioShock is a new BioShock. It's nothing to do with the other ones.
Okay, fair enough.
That could work.
The only
could.
Again, the only thing I can really imagine them doing is like something like BioShock Infinite, even though, again, the ending.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can see them doing the fourth game, is if they don't make a direct sequel to BioShock, but they have the same concepts, the same terminology, lore, so on and so forth as the other BioShock games. That's the only way I can see them doing a fourth game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's just BioShock series for you.
Next question.
Alright, so this is the last question. So guys, what do you think of the Battle Royale game that has characters from every anime, video game, and cartoon that ever existed, ever?
Listen. None of these games that could never top Radical Heights.
Radical Heights?
Well,
Yes,
okay.
Flippy B has struck gold of Radical Heights, and no anime crossover can kill it.
Alright, what game are they talking about? Because I'm unfamiliar with this game.
Are they
With the
is
Battle
it a game,
Royale
or are they
genre?
just- Are they just asking?
Yeah, they're asking like a Battle Royale genre of all of the.
That'd be outrageous.
That's too much writing on its own for all those crossovers to
Will the
happen.
licensing?
Will there be a subspace emissary?
Yes.
You got that right, son.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I could say this. I am super, and I repeat, super looking forward to Smash already. I think it's already set when they announce Inklings for Smash, okay? That's all I gotta say. Inklings are my main. That's all I need. I mean, I would like my boy Mega Man to come back though, because I made him too. So that means I get Mega Man and Inklings. That's all I need.
You might.
Yes, please. It's actually not that far away. We have a few months until E3, so what else can they show? It's gonna come out this year? Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But
Bowser Jr. and Bowser keep coming back, or Bowser Jr. or not Bowser Jr. Just regular Bowser and Ganondorf. They keep coming back, so.
oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally.
But I mean, actually, when he said Battle Royale, for a second there, I thought you were talking about like Battle Royale, that movie, aka that manga. That's really good.
PUBG.
The PUBGs and now the Call of Duties and the Battlefields, because everything's a battle royale now.
Oh boy.
Everything.
Has anyone of you guys actually seen the live action Battle Royale movie back then?
I have not.
I recommend it. It is pretty good, actually. First off, one of the teacher actors is so calm and collective in his role. Mwah. And I don't know if anyone read the manga for it. I only seen a few pages.
I mean, to beat the
Battle
Kitchen
Royale.
movie, it can't be bad.
Yeah, there you go. So it's worth a watch, though. And then, so for some weird reason, now I'm just thinking, what if they make remember Gammalad, you said way back about using the engine of Yakuza? Now I'm starting to see that, except much more bloody and brutal if they do it in Battle Royale, where you gotta choose who to trust and everything while you're in this island and exploring.
A single-player Battle Royale game would be kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
But
That would be interesting.
It would be.
For that battle royale, it depends on what characters they add. Like, if they add like all the weak characters, that's fine. But if they add like OP characters like Jotaro, Kenshiro, Cory in the house, then it will be
Galactus.
Galactus. Or
I play as Cuphead though. I'd play as Cuphead.
But yeah, it'll be interesting if they throw in the most overpowered characters in there. Also, since Chad keeps asking me to read this joke, I'll just read it as melodramatic as possible. Okay. Throw me into the thighs of 21 with my ancestors. I'm not gonna be eaten.
Wouldn't you get eaten a different way though if you're going through the thighs?
Listen.
There's a different
out
mouth.
there.
That's called reverse birth.
Oh Jesus! Lord.
Oh no!
Alright.
You just fulfilled some fantasy die. Congratulations.
Yay!
Oh, 4 mouths.
Do I get a cookie?
She'll give you one, all right.
Oh, boy.
Sweet.
It might be a little cannibalistic if you eat it though. Just a little. It might taste someone familiar, if anything.
Goku, is that you?
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Alright, so before we end the podcast, we're going to talk about all the stuff we have planned for May. Dogmoon, any plans?
I'm gonna try to get this video done.
Stay strong, my friend. Stay strong.
I'll get it done, hopefully.
Yeah.
Gamma?
For May, it's really just try and get my upload schedule in check. I need to start being more consistent. So I gotta look into a lot of upcoming games I have to review. It'll be fun. Outside of that, it's just, continue on as normal.
Yao?
As it is, given my YouTube channel now, I want to really make that team that I'm going to be making over time, make the channel changed for the animated side. I'm going to try my best to work it out and set a schedule and find the niche I'm looking for when it turns animated one day. And then hopefully maybe in the start of May could be the start of the first video, especially on top of celebrating the 100,000 subscribers I have. I have yet to have done that yet for a while now, even though I haven't uploaded for 3 months.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, you won.
Congratulations!
Are you guys hinting I should make an Ava parody out of this instead? Got it. I'll put that in the notes.
Wow, now that you mention it.
Third impact in my 100,000 subscribers? Hell yeah. I think this galaxy needs to be reset anyways. It's fine.
Well, also Jobby does a good Shinji impression. Could hit him up.
Oh boy! I can't wait to go and kick shape the fucker again.
Alright. What about you, B?
What am I going to be doing? I am going to be playing more Monster Hunter.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
At the very least, try to make a mashup. I'm waiting for E3 to come out so I can do a remix of that Hype Train Smash Bros thing I did like a few years ago. I'm probably gonna download FL Studio and learn that. And personally, I'm apartment searching, so I'm hoping to find an apartment before my lease runs out here. And other than that,
Wait, what were you using before when it comes to mashups then?
Oh, Sony Vegas.
What, seriously?
Just Sony Vegas.
Oh shit! Oh, okay. Damn, I did not know that.
There's enough equalizing stuff, like audio editing stuff in Sony Vegas to do basic stuff, but I want to go further beyond.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
So I got to learn how to do more audio editing programs. So that's the first one I'm gonna take on.
My dude, if you're lucky, see if you can get your hands on Pro Tools. Well, that's the real. That there is the kicker. Hell yeah. I heard you can get FL Studio if you just buy a Scarlett Solo audio interface nowadays. So yeah, that's one thing to consider if you ever upgrade into a microphone. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right, and I'll go ahead.
Yeah. Other than that, other than that, yep, that's pretty much it for me. Also, I do stream. I've been streaming for like the past 2 years, so I've been trying to continue that too.
Nice.
Yeah. Looking forward to it, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as for me, I am taking a break in May. Well, animation-wise, I'm taking a break in May. Like, there won't be any animations uploaded to my channel. I'm going to take the chance to, like, just do all this stuff. I might, at time, might be teaching myself Blender because I'm planning on teaching. I said, like, in past podcasts, I'm teaching myself because I'm trying to learn more professional 3D anime software. So going on hiatus, taking a break from uploading stuff to the channel. Then, from the looks of things, I might be finish up the story mode of Dragon Ball Fighter. So I'm deciding whether the next thing to stream is possibly God of War.
Oof.
Oh
yeah.
Oh wait. I mean Dad of War.
Boy.
I refuse to see any spoiler YouTube videos that mention that game. I swear to God, I know it's so hard to avoid.
I've been avoiding like the plague.
Okay. I will say this.
What?
There are moments in that game that have made me go out of my chair and actually scream, "What?"
Ooh.
There's some stuff in there, man. There's some good stuff.
As in, like, tie into original game stuff or its own thing stuff? Both. Oof.
Ooh.
All right. That's saying
Also,
something. Right?
this is the start of a new trilogy.
Really?
Yeah. They don't hide it at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is very much the start of another trilogy.
All right, that's it. I'm streaming it after I beat Fighters.
I'm buying this game. I am fucking buying this game like tomorrow night. Shit.
God of Boy.
Yeah, man.
Boy.
And let's see. And pausing getting new model kits. Like I got the cheetah blue hair one. Like sitting on top of my shelf. I might get a brawly one because he's swole as fuck. And
Big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy, all right.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's been good so far, though. Holy shit.
Yep. And
Hey.
And that's it. I want to thank all my hosts for participating in today's podcast. Gamma,
Yo, it's been a pleasure.
Gao,
This has been great. I love this. I should put my pants on, actually.
Yeah, that'll help.
Hey, I was wearing shorts this entire time, okay? I'm gonna have to put the pants on at some point.
as long as you weren't Commando, dude. As long as you weren't
Yep,
Commando.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Dogman.
This was awful. I hate you all.
Hey, no, he said.
He loves it.
What?
He loves it.
What's that? What's that, Dogman? You want another kneecap broken? Okay.
No,
Please.
He said what we're all thinking.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So
I like my legs, please.
So broken kneecaps for everyone.
No.
You want to go?
Hey, leave my kneecaps out of this.
I got a heat move with your name on it.
I mean, Dark, if you really want to experience pain, I can call my boys in the Schmuck Squad and we'll have to talk later.
Oh, no. I'm gonna get a stern talking to.
What, you thought stern talking was the only thing? You're funny.
Give you 40 lashes.
Remember who's head audio engineer.
And
I'm calling Peo right now. I need help.
And of course our guest host Botanic. It was fucking awesome having you here, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
it was I had a fantastic time.
Yo, that was great, dude. Keep in touch, man. That was fun.
Wow.
Man. Yeah.
Call me back in to do this again sometime.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
totally.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
What's
Oh, great.
With that said,
Also,
oh, go ahead, man.
also one more thing. I watched Space Jam again recently for the first time in like 15 years.
Oh, the movie?
Nice.
Oh, shit.
I hate to say it didn't age well.
But it's supposed to not
You heard it
age
here
well.
first, folks. I like Space Jam theme, but the movie in its entirety.
Do you think Shaquille O'Neal aged well either way?
Shaquille aged well. Michael Jordan did not. No,
Yeah, okay, figured.
he went from being the best ball player to becoming a crying meme.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, let's also add the fact that the fucking Shaq Fu game is still coming out somehow.
oh
Yeah.
my god, I kind of looking forward to that. I want to fight Cyborg Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, what
Never
is
did
this
it.
story that they're going to make off a game that's like an old ass SNES game for this longest time? Like shit. How they gonna do it?